Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we during? What's good? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic hump day out there. It is Wednesday, middle of the week, 2 days away from the weekend. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all, I see something that's bothering me really quick. This little crooked, it's crooked. I gotta fix it. I will go crazy this whole stream if it does not get fixed. So yeah, close enough. Better. Hopefully I won't look at it enough. But what's good, everybody? My bad, my OCD. I don't even have OCD, but it kicked in right there. But yeah, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's a big day. Big day in crypto. Big day for Grove. Big day for the Grove Green Army. Big day for the Safe Moon Army. Man, that meeting in Dubai happened just a little while ago. Few hours ago that wrapped up. So pretty dang exciting. But let's get to see who is in the building. We got Mac Group in the building. Hashtag Grove Green Army. Absolutely. What's good, baby? Let's go. How you doing? Hello and good morning to all. Happy Wednesday. Yes, ma'am. Sarita in the building. How are you doing? Papu Tarpy's in the building. Let's go. Hashtag Tarp. Hashtag Grove. Hashtag 6ix9ine Game. Hashtag Rug. Hashtag Rug will smile on all of us. That's a breath right there. Sid in the, what's good, brother? Good morning, everyone. What's good, brother? How you doing? Spencer in the building. Good morning, Grovers. Mr. Hackney in the building. What's up, everyone? Apache. Okay, that intro's intense. Hey, Apache, I'll give you two guesses. Two guesses as to where I got that intro. Jorge, bro, you look like a priest with a black shirt and a giant cross necklace on. I mean, there's worse things I could look like, I guess. Crazy Too Cool, what's good, what's good? We already got somebody in the backstage, so let me go ahead and bring them on. We got our main man, Mr. Baffles. It's been a minute, and that's been completely my fault. That has been completely my fault.
Not completely your fault, brother. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So like I send out the invites to like everybody every day, right? And so like I had a little group in my DMs. Like it was just like I would go boop, boom, 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 and knock them out. Well, then I started doing these Twitter Spaces and like sending out like, hey, we're lives, or like 100 winners messaging me, you know. So like all of my invite people just kind of got mixed up, and my bad. And
it's all good. And to be honest, you invite me to all those Twitter Spaces, and I'm usually in the middle of something, so I can't come in anyways. So it's not all on you, brother. Not all of it.
Oh, man. Absolutely. Shane, or Apache, you are absolutely right. That is Shane with that sick intro. I think that was actually his very first intro. That's one of the cool things about the midday here. Shane started, he was like, hey, brother, I got this intro I got for you. And I was like, heck yeah, I'll send you some Bitcoin. I got something for you. I'll pay for this bad boy. I'm down to pay. He's like, no.
Yep.
No, this is, you're not paying for this.
Stain killed mine too, and he wouldn't take payment from me either.
I tried to send, I was like, man, I'll send you, how much? Just let me know. I'll send you over. Send me your wallet address. I'll just send you something. And, but he was like, nope. But man, it is awesome to see just kind of where Shane has gone and the things he's doing now.
Yep.
And way back, I mean, it's just 7 to 8 months ago we're talking, so it hasn't been that long, and man, he is just killing it.
I tried to pay the man in Grove and he wouldn't take it.
Oh man, that's when you know he's just a good guy, when he won't even take Grove.
Right.
That's funny. Oh man, that's funny. Grove, man, what a day for Grove. What a day for Grove. That John is in Dubai as we speak, had that meeting this morning. So it's man, we knew that we wouldn't get news today because it's not just a one-day meeting. He has multiple meetings, multiple days. And so that's why you put that tweet. Let me see if we can go find that actual tweet. Real quick, make this a little easier. But we saw that John did put out a tweet saying that he would make a big announcement on July 4th. That way, once all of the meetings were concluded, and he can just put out everything all at once. I was told we might, you never know, we might get something in between, but he said definitely don't expect it. Potentially, you might get something dropped potentially, but to not expect it. And I'm actually trying to find it, and I'm not seeing it. There's so many tweets. That's the one thing I don't like about Twitter is how hard it is to find a tweet. Like if it's a tweet from an hour ago, it's lost. Like it just gets lost in Twitter.
They have a little bookmark feature where you can bookmark a tweet, but nobody ever seems to use it.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, especially on the desktop there. I think it's on the left. You have in the more section, there's a bookmark over there. Or a list or something. Yeah.
Lists? Okay.
There's moments, topics, all kinds of stuff. There's ways over there to save individual tweets.
Huh.
Oh, bookmarks is up there. It's right under messages. That's where it's at.
Learn something new every day. But yeah. Miss Roland, how you doing? Lady Sparkle in the building. Miss Roland Sandra. Man, I love seeing all the winners. Like so many winners already here. Matt Group, Sarita, Spencer, I believe. And I'm not sure if Spencer. There's so many. Honestly, there's so many. It's hard to remember. We did 172. There was 172 winners.
That's and everybody got a trillion.
Everybody got a trillion. Jesus, and man. So let me go. Let's do this. Let's see if I can add. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. Let's go over to Grove real quick and just at the moment. At the moment, because we did have a great day running up yesterday and had a little bit of a pullback. But let's see what 172 trillion. So it's billion, million, thousands, hundreds. I don't know if y'all can see that number there. That number right here, that $40,000 number almost. Yeah, $39,426 is what that's at the moment. Oh my goodness, Spencer. Yep. That's what I thought. I thought Spencer won. That's almost $40,000 that Grove just gave away in like 2 weeks. Pretty awesome. And if you get
bear market too, like wait till the price takes off and runs.
Right. And we saw a beautiful run yesterday. Beautiful run. Kind of waiting for on the heels of the the Dubai news, the Dubai meeting, having a bit of a sell off today, which is totally acceptable and understandable. We'll get over into Dex Tools where we can look at it a little bit better here in just a minute. But while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall market. That might help us get an understanding for what's going on. The overall market is down 4.6.
That sell-off wasn't 172 trillion, was it?
Oh no. That's the thing about it is like a lot of those winners, like they won it and immediately they were like, hey, thanks. How do I stake it?
Right.
I would be willing to bet at least 75 to 80%. Like so 75 to 80 people who won probably staked it.
Nice.
It's amazing. Because you give somebody like $150 free dollars, $170 free dollars. Like I know people right now like $170, I mean that's a bill. That's a cell phone bill. That's a you know what I mean? That's something. But to hear to see like probably 60 to 75% just went ahead and just straight staked that bad boy, pretty awesome.
Yeah,
pretty dang cool. But yeah, we see that the overall market right now today is having a red day, having a pullback, which if you've been around my YouTube, you knew that was probably coming because we've been talking about it. But we see Bitcoin is back now under 20,000. So here we go. Ethereum is now under 1,100, back to 1,090, and BNB is down 7.7% on the day, back down to $216. So the overall market right now is not looking great, because Bitcoin, everything moves with Bitcoin. That is the granddaddy of them all. CSA Grove is showing price. Absolutely, I did see that as well. So which means that CoinMarketCap has officially updated, because I know Trust Wallet uses CoinMarketCap. So now if you have a Trust Wallet, you are able to see the price on the ERC20 side in your wallet now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's big time. That's pretty cool.
I'll be honest, aside from minting NFTs, I haven't even opened my wallet. So.
Man, here's the thing: is I I got in on the pre-sale on Grove, so I haven't done anything here lately. I did pick up I picked up a Banana Task Force, just because that way I got one. I know all of the I know everybody in the community, and I didn't want to get left out, so I minted one. Because I don't want to be left out.
Let me see what you got. What'd you get?
Let's see here.
I picked up 7 of them, so.
It is let me log into my. Helps if you type the right password in.
So you know me, I'm the NFT guy, man. I want to see what you got.
Let me see here.
Nice propeller head.
Yeah, the playground group. I think that's what it's called, the playground.
Yep, and the naked apes I think they're gonna push to make those naked apes be the popular ones, like the one that you want to hold.
That's what's up. That is what's up. Yeah, I don't know much about the rarity traits or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. I had to give me one. That way I didn't feel left out. I will say that my bulls and apes are definitely the ones that I'm most bullish on.
Yeah,
and I know, and we're coming up on the Teen Bulls coming out as well, which is pretty exciting.
Yep.
But yeah. Where's my button? There it is. Poco in the building. What's good, brother? Miss Roland said, I got my 1 trillion Grove token. Hey, that's what's up. Maroney Hill, Luna Inu on ETH. Always got one. Always got something in here. Some days it's Volt. Some days it's something else. Today it's Luna Inu. Appreciate that, Maroney Hill. Can't stake ETH yet. Correct. You can, but that 100 giveaway, the 100 winners, that was BSC. We had one winner who requested ETH because they could not accept BNB BSC where they live. But outside of that, everybody else received BNB, which is stakeable at the moment. Right now, all you can do is farm on the Ethereum side. And let me do this. Let's see. We can get over here to the Brew Labs. We'll just take a look at it. Yeah, so here it is. $138 or 138% right now is what you're earning with on the Grove. So not too bad. I got a little bit in there, like $150 of each. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's one of those things where I'll just leave that. Let's see here. If we'll do the. Can y'all see the calculator? No, y'all can't. My goodness, no. I'm over here. I hate how they do that sometimes, where like you go to a site and then it'll pull a pop-up on you, and so like I think I'm on the same site.
There you go.
But yeah, like $150 if I compound once a week for a year, that's an extra like almost $1,000 in my pocket. Once a week, if I do this once a week for 5 years.
That's the old saying, though. It's not timing the market, right? It's time in the market.
Correct. And it's also, and that's also if the percentage doesn't change. Like that's at this percentage every day for 5 years. I have a feeling that 138% is not gonna stay there. But if I do this once a week for 5 years, I will make $300,000. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Projected, not guaranteed. Projected.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely. But here is the staking. So the farming for Grove. It is out there, and you can come up here and just put in like you would put $100 of each. And let's say you do it, for a year, you're gonna earn $300. You'll earn $100,000 if you put $100 worth of LP token in there. So not too shabby. And that is
Yeah,
farming.
Steph,
Farming.
if the price stays the same, but the price is going to be going up. It's not going to stay this low. Once the bull market runs, that price
Facts.
will go way up.
Facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. But buy the bag on BNB side and stake that. That's what's up. I think I got more than a trillion. You probably did get a little more than a trill. So you got the trillion plus you probably got reflections that came in. You probably got 2 transactions that came in right back to back. I heard a couple people were wondering and asking what happened, and it was the reflections coming in. I went to go to Dubai in October, meet all the Grovers. Jorge, come on, let's go. I'll meet you at DFW Airport. Let's roll. Autobots, roll out. Was 260 now 230. Hey, it's on today, but guess what? Wait until the news.
Not sure if that's
yesterday
me
was.
rugging or you, brother.
Am I rugging? Chad, am I rugging? Please, somebody tell me if I'm. Please tell me. Hopefully, I'm not rugging. But yeah, that
Could
is
be either one
definitely
of
if the
us. He's
price.
still clicking on stuff, but he's not moving.
I'm not moving. You're okay. I'm moving, but you're not moving. I don't know. Let me get it off. Let me take it off of that page. See if that helps. Chat, who's rugging right now? Is it me or Baffles? We'll find out.
Like I said, I don't know if it's me or you, man.
Yes, and that, Spencer, that is if the price stays the same. What if the price goes up? Then the dollar amount. So what that is let me pull it back up here. So like, that's based on. This is based on the price. So let's say you put $100 in, $100 worth of. So that's like $50 worth of Grove, $50 worth of ETH will make you a $100 LP. I believe. Maybe it's $100 of each, something like that. No, it's 50. Yeah, 50 and 50. So yeah, if the price goes up, which we assume that the price will go up, then that will this dollar amount will go up because you're earning Grove in return. So if the price of Grove goes up down the road, this number right here goes up as well. Hopefully that makes sense. Flamingo Z, how are you doing? How you doing, ma'am? No reflections on the east side yet? Maybe. It's based on the volume, so it's going to be the exact same thing on the BSC side, where we wait for that bucket to hit a point, and then you'll get your reflections all at once. Any update about the meeting? Not yet. Nothing. Like, here's the thing: is like I host the space. Yeah, I know a lot about Grove, but I'm not privy to all of the cool information. All of the real special information, I don't get to know that yet. I didn't sign an NDA, so they ain't telling me nothing. But yeah, and we did know, John, like I said, John put out that tweet that it would be July 4th. Expect to hear something on July 4th. So that'll be kind of what we're waiting for, which is just a few days, like 5 days, because it's not the Dubai meeting. It should be the Dubai meetings because it's not just one meeting. It's multiple meetings over multiple days. So what they're going to do is they're going to wait for all of the meetings to conclude and then roll everything out at once. We don't know. We might get dropped something. They may tell us something. But I would honestly be prepared to wait until 4th of July. So we're going to get if you're in the States, you get to blow stuff up in the sky for real, and then hopefully we get fireworks on the charts as well. So
somebody said Mindy had news, but she's not singing yet. So, like, we're just waiting for the official release now.
Correct. Like, here's the thing: is I think we're like 12 hours behind Dubai, something like that. So I mean, it's 1 a.m. there. So that meeting probably happened like 3-4 a.m. something like that. Not even that late. Probably like 1 a.m. 12 p.m.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that meeting's over and been done. So now I know Miss Mindy is just sitting there like, I can't say anything. Don't talk to anybody today. Don't talk to anybody today. Stay off of social media. Don't say nothing. Because I know
Sounds
Miss
like
Mindy.
her.
Exactly. Yeah, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. If I don't talk to nobody, I can't say nothing. But yeah, so it's definitely very, very exciting. I honestly, I'm excited to, 4 or 5 days? I can handle 4 or 5 days to wait to get the big information. Fireworks, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Flamingo Z said that's why she's hiding. Absolutely. 100% why she's hiding today. I do not blame her. Do not blame her. Tonight's space is going to be very difficult for her. She's going to be like, I plead the fifth.
Yeah, she seems like the kind of woman that might have a hard time keeping a secret that's that big. You know what I mean? Like it's burning up on the inside. She wants to tell it.
One second, I'm actually getting a text.
Oh.
I'm thinking she thinks that it's like, because yesterday she kept getting confused on, you didn't send me a link. Today's Thursday, today's Wednesday.
Right.
But she just texted me. She goes, "You didn't send me a link." I was like, I can definitely totally send you a link right now.
Come on, spill it.
She goes, no, I forgot. I had my days confused.
She went back to the future.
Right. That's pretty funny though. Like she's here hiding. She's not saying anything.
Right.
No, but yeah. So I have no doubt that Miss Mindy has 0 fingernails. And man, I would be a nervous wreck. I would not be able to go live today. I would be sitting here like this today.
Yeah.
That way you cannot see my face. There's no facial expressions y'all are picking up on.
Right.
Nothing. Alec, what's good, brother? How you doing? Echevarria. Echevarria. We're gonna call you Alec. We're gonna go with that one. Vera, how you doing? Me tweeted that there is news, but the bird isn't singing yet. And that's the thing though. That's Miss Mindy.
Right.
She's at lunch right now. Otherwise, she would join us. But Miss Mindy will be here tomorrow. Thursday, Miss Mindy will be here tomorrow. She will be on the YouTube. We'll have our Grove Thursdays. So
is she not in Dubai herself?
I don't believe so. I do not
You
believe
said
so.
she's at lunch, so I'm assuming not. It's 1 a.m. So.
Right. I don't believe she. I think it was just John that ended up going over there. It was something about, I think when they sent the invitation, like when they made the official announcement and invitation, they had John and I think they had like 2 of the founders, but not all of the founders. And so like it was more paperwork to get the other 2 founders onto the invite, and it just didn't, like, I don't think the paperwork, it was something along those lines. Don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure. So you know what? Just 86 the last like 30 seconds or whatever I just said. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. But we got another brother in the background, so let's bring him on up. The birthday boy.
Oh.
Back with smiles today in his amazing microphone, and I want it so badly. Him and his dang Shure mic. All the way from Florida, our homie, Mr. Londart. What's good, brother?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
Oh, happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday.
Well, it was yesterday, but thank you.
Day late and $1 short. Sounds like me.
What are you, 50 now?
I'm finally an
Wow.
adult. I'm 40.
I gotta make myself feel better by making you older than me, man. Come on.
Alec, real quick, hold on. Alec, thank you for putting this in chat. He goes, LMO, I can't even say my last name all good. Can't roll my R. Thank goodness. Finally, somebody else whose name I butcher doesn't get mad and is like, hey, man, I can't even say my own damn name. Don't feel bad. But that's all.
Well,
That's awesome.
I see right before that you said on the YouTube.
Oh, Jorge on the YouTube. You know what? That's probably going to stick around. I don't even know I say it. I don't even catch like dope. I knew I was saying dope too much, and I caught myself. The YouTube like it's I don't over on the Twitter.
So I finally realized what made me or what connected that to what I was connecting that to. That's what I'm trying to say. The movie, it has I think it's The Internship, where Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn go to Google,
yes.
and they call it like the Snapchat. How do we get it on the line? On the line, that's what it is. So yesterday I noticed, and I started laughing halfway through the stream that he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to put this on the Twitter." Or we're going to go to the YouTube.
How old are you, man? Come on, man.
Man, I'm so glad I brought guests on. So glad I brought guests on today.
Hey, be glad I forgot my water.
Uh-oh. I'm sure we'll see a hand very soon with that subliminal message that you just sent, Miss Kendra, and a thermos full of water is just gonna. Oh, thanks, babe. Love you. One of those. I have a feeling I'm gonna see that happen here in about 12 to 33 seconds.
12 to 33. Those very specific times there.
I don't know how far along she is in the filling up of the cup process, but I have a feeling it's coming. As Lawn Dart literally counts.
I'm looking at the timer.
Oh man.
What's up, Jay? What's up, Shotgun?
No, so I give both of y'all crap about being old and what you say and stuff, but I'm the oldest one here, guys. So
I was so good on my timing as well. I was definitely in between the 12 and 33 seconds.
Oh, you were. You were.
Oh man. Man, how did I know that was going to happen?
Well, when I started counting right after you said that. I heard her close the recliner.
she took it as a challenge. Got to get it between. Got to get it done. That's awesome.
Oh, we got a serious question down here from Drew P.
Drew P. If I stake my Grove on their wallet on the website, do still get reflections or only APY? You were getting reflections. You were getting both. The way reflections work is to save money on the gas. The way the contract is set up is the way Mindy describes it, and I really like this analogy, is if you have a bucket and that bucket fills up, in that bucket, you're not going to get reflections until that bucket fills up to a point. And once it hits that point, then all of the reflections get sent at once. It's based on volume. So you may see it, once a day. You may on yesterday. Yesterday's reflections were probably really nice with all of the action we saw. But on the website, on that dashboard, you can go in and claim your reflections at any point in time. When you go down there, you see it compound and harvest on the dashboard. You can reclaim your reflections at any point in time. You can compound them, you can harvest them, you can do all that at any point in time. So like if you have a bunch of reflections you see sitting there and you want to put it in there so you want to compound it, roll it back into what you got staked, hit that compound button, pay that little BSC fee. I think it's like pennies, maybe $1, depending on how much you got. But yeah, you definitely get reflections, you get your APR, and then at any point in time, you have the control to go get it, reflect it, get your reflections, compound it, harvest it at any point in time. Yep, Jay, and can even compound them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Excellent. Thank you. Absolutely. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. And if anybody does have questions, feel free to put them in chat. Feel free to put them in chat. I may not know all of the answers, but I know people who do. So, was the run-up on Grove yesterday from the meeting hype or another reason? I honestly think it was a lot of the hype buildup on the meeting in Dubai. I will say there might have been another little push up. We did see that Your Pop, who has like 125,000 subscribers, put out a video. I believe it was yesterday or the day before on Grove, talking about the meeting. So that's 125,000 eyes, sets of eyes that potentially new to the event, to the project. So that may have had a little bit to do with it, but I definitely think it's a lot of hype from the meeting in Dubai. And the sell-off is people, that meeting happened and now they're not hearing anything, and they're wondering why. But we know, because we're here all the time. We know what's going on. We got our ear to the ground. We're plugged in. So we know that news wasn't coming out today. We knew that we weren't going to get news about the meeting today. We know that it's coming out on July 4th. And we know that it's not just one meeting. It's multiple days of meetings. So we are seeing a little bit of a pullback. But anything that goes like this, straight up, is going to come down. It's going to happen every time. Now, depending on where we're going to come down to, we were at what? I think yesterday we were in the two twos, somewhere around there, and today we're hanging out in the 2 5s. So I mean, it's come down, but it's still not anywhere. I mean, we were here yesterday. Let's see here, 28. Yeah. So like right in here. So I mean, we were like right in this area yesterday. Saw even more run up. Had some big pullbacks here, but we still came down to the 24 level. Still up, still higher than what we were yesterday. So not too bad. We see what 18, 13 sell there. 24, 52. Yeah, I mean, anytime you see big numbers like that, I mean, you're going to see some action in the chart. Just want to see how much this person has left, if they have anything left.
It's the one that's doing like trillion cells at a time or damn near. That person has like 300 trillion. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one or not.
This big 52 trillion, the big 52 B&B cell, they have 4 trillion left. So not a lot left in that wallet. Let's see if this 24 doesn't look like they had yet.
So if you look, so I'm not sure if this is the same wallet just by looking at it. If you look 2 under the 13 buy.
13 buy or sell?
Or sell, I'm sorry, 13 sell, that 13 sell, 2 down. Just looking at the first parts of the numbers and the last parts that I see, if that's the same wallet that I was looking at this morning, that person has 300 trill.
This 0.43 buy?
Yep. Or it's a wallet very similar to, I mean, like I said, I'm just looking at the first. I'm just looking at the first part of the thing. I don't remember the whole wallet address off the top of my head. But yeah, there's one of them that was just flipping sells and buys, just as often as they could. Just ridiculous amount in their wallet.
I think it's the this 24 B&B buy. I mean, they got like 270 something trillion. But definitely, and you see they have a lot of transactions. there. But anyway,
actually, it's actually the wallet right above that one. That the one that is I think
DB40.
No, C3 375. The 3.7 BNB. Gotcha. That's the one I'm pretty sure, unless they managed to somehow dump a lot, has a ridiculous amount of
266 trillion.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him. I mean, this morning he had 300 almost on the money. He or she, whatever.
Wow.
They had almost 300 on the money.
That's wild.
So I mean, man's taking his profits. I ain't mad at him.
Facts. Mr. Rita, how you doing? Thank you. Awesome space last night, Justin. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it. We were getting ready to wrap it up. Like, I was in my goodbye speech. Like, hey, appreciate y'all. See y'all later. And then Miss Darcy came up. And we hung out for like another hour and 15, hour and a half. We hung out for a while. Miss Darcy,
I had to take
That
my old
lady's
ass
pretty
to
cool.
bed.
I was right behind you. I was right behind you. Wasn't sure if the new media companies started adding some eyes to it too. Absolutely. Here's the thing: is we're starting to see a lot of everybody's eyes. It's not just one person putting out a video. It's not just one media outlet. I mean, I saw a tweet yesterday that was on SafeMoon. It was just a random tweet, and it said, "SafeMoon, what's going on? What is Grove?" I see it all over I see it all over your feed. Next thing you know, I see 50 to 60, comments right below. I mean, it's just people
Right.
starting to, hey, what is this over here? Hey, what's going on over here? Where you start to see the partnerships. They make one massive partnership starting off with SafeMoon, and then they partner with Brew Labs, or they start with Brew Labs, then SafeMoon, now Gokhshtein Media. I mean, there's a lot of exciting things going on for growth, and so we're going to start to see more eyes on it. So this 902 level, I don't see it. I don't see us hanging out here for very long. To be truthfully honest. Thank you for the reflection, sellers. Absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. Mr. Silver in the building. How you doing? Let's go. What's good, brother? How you doing? I think Dex said we hit 3 at some point. We very almost. I don't think we didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. Stevie Chapman, how about that Luna Classic? Hey, I heard Luna's on fire right now. I heard Luna Classic is on fire. But yeah, definitely heard Luna's on fire. Up, what is it? What's it up? I think it was up quite a bit. I think it was like 800% in the week or something like that. I heard something wild.
Oh, it's something ridiculous.
Grove will take a big pump. Absolutely. Grove seemed to be the only project still doing stuff. Everyone else is stagnant. Very true. Especially in this market we're in.
You know what's getting ready to happen? Anybody watch the Tuesday show yesterday?
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. I missed it.
Oh, okay. I'll release spoilers then. Never mind. You got to watch it.
Oh, you can release spoilers.
So, like we talked about earlier, Tuesday show is going to be more fun. Like yesterday we did trivia again, and some of it you had to go look for. It wasn't like just, oh, do you know it off the top of your head? Unless you happen to just look at the crap like 2 seconds prior. From them asking the question, you had to go look for it in BSC scan or on the TARP website. Well, that being said, the last question was about the TARP reader. So, the TARP reader won't be called the TARP reader. We don't know what it's going to be called. I did a little video this morning talking about, what's it going to be called, yada, yada, yada. That being said, beta testing is going to start very soon. As in, like, potentially next week soon. It's one of those. Yeah, it was, dude. It was a great show. But Justin went on to say something along the line of they had not the final call, but they had a call earlier today saying that pretty much it was ready. And they just got to work out the logistics on rolling out the beta, and they're going to run it out essentially the first time to about 15 to 20 people, picking from essentially the Discord, and then that's going to go on for a few days just to see, how well they could break it then. And then it's going to roll out to, hey, let's get a lot of people in here and see if we can break this, see, whatever, see what breaks, what doesn't. And then general public after that. So they're talking within potentially the next week running mass betas.
That's awesome.
So be on the lookout in TARP's Discord. Of course, there's going to be an application to fill out. They're wanting to get some influencers in on testing that, obviously.
Sorry, this last comment got me. I like how two of you are smoking at the same time.
Just waiting for the bomb.
but you know, it's one of those things that they're not releasing the name yet, and with what I'm trying to remember what he said off the top of my head about it. With what it's going to do, I think they've added more stuff in. If I remember correctly, trying to go back on, 20 hours of memory, he's just like, trust me, it's going to do stuff y'all weren't even ready for, essentially, if I remember correctly.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, dude, it's one of those things that between that, the NFT project, which if you hadn't watched that already, Baffles, it's now Samurai Legion.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, and the super secret project, which is done, they're just waiting to have the market time right to release it. So
I've been sitting back waiting and waiting for some updates, man. I'm like, the tarp's been awful boring lately, and I'm just like, come on, give me something. And the tarp reader, whatever it's called,
right,
like I can't wait to get that thing on stream, man.
oh,
I want to shut the haters up so bad,
dude.
Let me just tell you, it's pretty awesome. The version I saw was in March, and I can tell you it was awesome then.
Right.
And what they've done to it now is, man, it's smooth.
It's gonna be one of those things. Oh yeah, they're gonna counter bots by using bots. Thank you. I knew I was forgetting something, Pepu. Thank you. Yeah, that was like they're testing anti-bot systems with it, and Justin was like super pumped about it. He's like, it's scary, it's good. So they're countering bots with the tarp reader.
Nice.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Man, like I said, I'm definitely excited for tarp and the tarp reader to come out. To be able to have that on, when somebody comes on and says, like earlier we had Maroni Hill say, Luna Inu. We type in that contract in there, and then we get the full breakdown of it.
Oh yeah,
it's things like that that I'm excited for.
Being able to track wallets. Say I know Baffles, for instance, is like the master, in picking the best projects ever. And I happen to know his wallet address. I could track his wallet and go, shit, Baffles bought that, holding out on me, asshole. Okay. And then turn around and buy the exact same thing he just bought.
Right.
I wouldn't recommend anybody track my wallet.
Let's go, Corey. Yeah, you can track my wallet all you want. You're going to be very, 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 very sad.
You'll be pissed off if you buy what I buy sometime. This dumb son of a...
Right.
Corey Ward in the building. What's good, Corey? How you doing?
So,
but yeah,
so it's one of it.
He said, "Just your jewel. Hey, if they're banned, cool. It means I ain't got to buy them no more."
Hey, London, did they happen to give an update on the marketplace beta 2.0 yet? When that's gonna reopen?
So with the whole market going the way it is right now, they kind of push the tarp reader in front of everything else, just because since that goes with the 10K NFT, the Samurai Legion and all that, the tarp reader took precedence over everything else. And so that's not on the back burner to say, but it's going to be after the reader now.
Okay.
So it's one of those things. I get why they're saying that, just because it's hard to go, hey, by the way, here's a new version of Broken Sea that works better and is cooler. Spend your money, and I know the market's shit.
I don't know. They're slowing down people minting stuff.
The tarp reader is actually. The tarp reader will actually benefit more people. The NFT marketplace, that's awesome. But getting that tarp reader out to everybody and having that in their hands, that's really going to be able to allow people to make even more educated investments. So I completely understand them pushing the tarp reader ahead of the NFT marketplace, especially in this market. the views. I need to stop it all is what I need to do. Get in on the Tuesday show. All will be answered. Questions will all questions.
to go back to that, what he was talking about, I have zero nicotine in this. Like, I don't even need this. It's just habit of when I was a smoker. It's me just that fighting that urge. There's not even any nicotine in it.
Oh, mine has nicotine.
Yeah, mine doesn't though.
Mine has
But yeah,
nicotine.
so like Papu was talking about, the Thursday show tomorrow is going to be, it's going to be the, hey, here's the nitty gritty about everything. Now, what all they're going to reveal, I don't know. I personally don't know. So, but they said stuff will be revealed tomorrow, or they will talk about stuff tomorrow. So it's one of those, I can't wait,
I like this comment here. Anyone else feel there's behind the scenes stuff going on with Binance, SafeMoon, and Grove? I feel like Binance Connect was shared to Binance by SafeMoon and Grove, added Wind Power, which was SafeMoon. I don't know. This is just me connecting dots. I do know that Mindy did go to the Binance event. And I would not be surprised if there is something coming up down the road, with Binance, especially, like Grove getting listed on Binance or something like that.
Sorry, I'm just flashing back to a Twitter space like a month ago where she was talking about something and slipped and said Binance. And she's like, not Binance, not Binance.
Right. Absolutely.
And you know who was all over that as soon as she said Binance by mistake, and it was just a slip of the tongue, and she's like, not Binance. I could picture her face when she realized what came out of her mouth.
Right. And so I see Jay saying the website is down. The website for me is not down. It's running for me.
Groves?
Yeah, I'm on Grove's website now. I'll refresh it just to make sure.
I just pulled it right up with my crappy internet. Which, by the way, AT&T is sending me new stuff to fix it.
Oh, very cool.
Hopefully. Yeah, it popped right up for me.
Yeah, me too.
Do you ever accidentally click? What?
I was just reading a comment.
Oh, do you ever accidentally click something on your charts and don't know how you got it there?
All of the time.
Like, I'm trying to figure out where this big green buy bubble came from. I can't delete it.
I got the same one.
Okay, so it ain't just me?
No, it's there.
525 error is an SSL handshake error. So that's more than likely something happening on Cloudflare. That's more than likely something happening on the hosting side. I wouldn't put too much stock in it. It might have just been a glitch for a second. It could be the server you're connecting to, because I'm sure they have multiples.
Yeah, because the website
Speak
is
English
up.
to me next time.
I just did. I said it's on the server. It's Amazon's fault.
See, that's where you just say it's Amazon's fault. Sorry, Justin.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. And we did, like I said earlier, we did get an update. Like if you go to your Grove ETH wallet, you can now see the price of Grove token on there, which is pretty exciting.
Well, hell, did I send you the screenshot of the day Grove launched from?
Maybe not. I don't think so.
From SafePal.
No, you didn't. I don't think you did.
Oh, yeah, dude. I had a price on SafePal instantly.
Huh.
Now.
Oh, yeah, SafePal. Yes. SafePal, you did send me that.
Yeah, see, SafePal. I didn't have to wait for all this. Oh, I got to figure out what the price is. I got to do the, hey, let's act like I'm going to sell some shit and find out how much it's going to be.
Right.
Say Coinbase shows the Coinbase wallet shows some prices too before MetaMask does. So you just got to try different wallets.
Flamingo Z said, if everyone is giddy but is saying I can't say anything, I'm probably assuming it's a good thing. Absolutely. And to be real honest, with the dip we see today, I really kind of want to get back. I kind of want a dollar cost average in here,
bro. I'm telling you, like, as quick as it went up, I wish I would have sold a kidney. I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm not saying my kidney. I'd have left somebody in a tub of ice.
I'm not going to touch that one. I'm not going to touch that one. Kendra's in the other room over
there, man. Oh, man.
What are you talking about? She's listening.
She's in the chat. Literally commenting with us.
As long as she's not in the tub of ice, we're okay.
No, she would have been helping hold him down. See, look, right there.
Yeah. Hey,
that's
either one of y'all looked into this Coma Inu?
The Coma?
Yeah, KOMA.
I have not.
I have not. I would be lying if I even said I heard of it.
I only asked because there's a few influencers that are out there talking about it, but Mr. Liddy, he was all for it, and then like 3 or 4 days ago, he started calling it a scam. He's the only one that's changed his tune so far. And I haven't done any digging on it, so I don't know what's going on with it. But I'm just curious because they happened to hop into. I was on Texas Tornado stream last night, and a bunch of the community members jumped in there and were spouting about Coma Inu, and so I now it's on my radar. Now I'm like, okay, what's going on with this thing? So
right,
yeah, I've never.
I need the tarp reader.
Dude, bro, when that thing, I get my grubby little fingers on that thing, I'm running everything through it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I know it's a trustworthy one. I'm just doing it just to see the legitimacy. The legitimacy of it. You got to run some trustworthy stuff through it.
I'm gonna run ETH and B&B through it.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna run both of those. I'm gonna go, okay, let's see how these are, and then I'm gonna go, all right, where's all the ones that I suspect are scams?
Right. Everything that's in my wallet is getting put through the tarp, the tarp reader for sure.
Let's
absolutely.
What was it? Tezos? Run Tezos through
it.
Right. Tezos chain, yeah. Pick up some of those Old Navy NFTs.
Hey,
did you hear about that, Baffles?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, the weirdest things become pop icons, whatever, pop culture, whatever you want to call it. That'll be the one that we all like, oh, whatever, yeah, buy a couple, whatever. And the next thing you know, we're like, how the hell did Old Navy NFT become $50,000? It'll be the one.
It wasn't the Gucci one, right? It was just Old
Navy. Old Navy had their pop culture icon moment when they had their 4th of July T-shirts. That was their pop icon moment. That was it.
Might be the new thing.
I think every 4th of July.
How do you know this ain't going to be the 4th of July T-shirt NFT style?
It is. It's going to be animals in the Old Navy 4th of July T-shirt.
See,
that's the description of that. That's the NFT.
Now, what kind,
it's animals.
What
in
kind
that
of
shirt.
animals? What kind of animals?
Animals.
I mean, cats. I mean, if they do cats, they won the internet.
I don't know.
We need something we haven't had yet. There's got to be an animal out there that hasn't been out yet, right?
Well, on my tree earlier today, I had the squirrel equivalent of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right? Can we get sugar glider NFTs? I mean, come on.
Oh man, lions, tigers,
now
bears.
Adam,
my!
Now you're just naming football teams.
Yeah, right.
Lions, tigers, and bears. I thought it was doing the Mickey Mouse. MICKEY MOUSC.
I got another version I used to sing while doing ruck marches.
You want to share it?
I mean, it's spelling out an F word.
Oh, maybe not.
Where's the pre-sale of sugar glider? Link or it didn't happen.
Now come with the
Link or it didn't happen. I'm buying some sugar glider.
I now know how to mint out an NFT. Make it sugar gliders and Baffles will buy them.
Absolutely. Throw an Old Navy T-shirt on it, and he's all in.
That'll be the rarity one. Like all the rest will just be normal sugar gliders.
All the rest of them be faded glory shirts, and then you got one Old Navy shirt.
So you joke. When I got medevac from Iraq, from Iraq, we were at the hospital. Mind you, I had no clothes. Like my clothes were shredded. And they're like, "All right, hey, you're getting evac to the States. We're not going to put you on a civilian bird just because you're good enough after this amount of time. You're good enough to travel, yada yada yada. Or we're not going to put you on a military bird. I mean, we're going to put you on a civilian bird because there were no military birds available during the invasion. So they're like, we're going to need you to go downstairs and wheel your ass downstairs to the basement, and the chaplain's going to give you some clothes." And I'm sitting there rolling around, and there's this like big, like just pretty much walk-in closet just in Longstuhl, Germany. And I'm going around picking out clothes. I was able to find a pair of Faded Glory jeans.
Nice.
And I found this Faded Glory Hawaiian t-shirt, which actually ended up being one of the most comfortable shirts in the world. I actually at first was like, fucking stupid Faded Glory, yada yada yada. I ended up keeping that damn shirt for like 5 years because it was actually so damn comfortable.
It's now your mow the lawn shirt.
Well, it doesn't fit me anymore. It got gone away a long time ago. But I mean, it was one of those things that like I was like, damn, this shirt's actually not bad.
You joke, but Old Navy has some really comfortable damn shirts, right? So I know Faded Glory, but Old Navy, man, I like their t-shirts.
Who would have thought we would have had a whole Old Navy Faded Glory conversation today on stream? Not I.
We're old, right?
We're old when we're talking about Faded Glory.
We're the boomers of crypto.
Facts.
Whatever.
I'll pull up with my Faded Glory t-shirt and my Jinkos on.
Jinkos.
with my Doc Martens. Gotta have my Doc Martens on.
You got your ICP CD in the player, man?
With my Walkman.
In your Walkman,
yeah. Oh, man. Jinkos were the greatest unless it rained. And
yeah, right.
Brutal. 18 people in one pair of pants.
Yes.
You could smuggle a whole couch into the concert, man.
We had. This is a terrible story, and I probably shouldn't tell it. But I'm probably. So growing up, we had a small person. I don't know what's politically correct.
Right.
We had someone height challenged, but they literally would get in the pant leg of a friend of ours because their Jinkos were so massive.
Yeah.
And he one day he ate lunch in the Jinko pants. It was very weird. But
do you remember? Do you remember? It was always a competition. Who could get the biggest leg, right?
Oh yeah, the biggest. Yeah,
yes,
the biggest. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
The bad thing about Jinkos was, why everybody wore chains?
Yeah.
It was impossible to find your wallet if you did not have a damn chain on.
I know.
Everybody, kids nowadays are like, what are they talking about?
You go reach in that back pocket looking for your wallet, and it looks like you're digging in your ass, Like, where the hell is it?
Next thing you know, you're behind your kneecap. You're like, oh, there it is.
Right. Oh, shit.
Nobody was stealing your wallet in those pants.
Oh, no. Chains connected to wallets were a thing, kids.
Very true.
And the bigger chain you had, the cooler you were.
Very, very true.
Or the more, I mean, there was 2 or 3 chains sometimes.
Oh yeah,
so.
and then if you get 2 or 3 chains,
Yeah, you gotta have a key. You gotta have a chain for the wallet, chain for the keys.
I am apparently thirsty today.
Uh-oh. Timer.
I hear Kendra filling the water up. You already killed that whole thing? Yeah, like you just got that thing like 12 minutes ago.
I haven't seen him bring it to his mouth. How's he drinking it?
And the
That's
recliner
wild.
just closed. She's going to throw this one at my head.
We're just going to say, poof, golly.
Move
You know,
your desk next to the sink.
I used to have a truck with 8.5 inches of lift, and I've dropped one of these out of my truck, and it survived full. That's why I love these bottles.
Yeah, I've had my cup. I've had this thing for years. My godmother, she got one of those machines where you can like make cups and stuff.
Right.
And then my mom, of course, had to have one because that was just the coolest thing. But yeah, so my mom, like, she made this cup for me like years ago. We're missing paint, chipped off, like the bottom look. This is my cup. Like everybody knows. Like when I go to the lake and I don't have my cup, people are like, "Where's your cup? Where's your cup?" It's got my name on it. It's my cup.
Flamingo down there, beepers with chains.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I used to have this buddy, right? I used to have this buddy that you weren't allowed back in our day. You weren't allowed to have a beeper in school with you. If you had it with you, it's supposed to be in your bag, turned off, whatever. And
somebody said try radical skedaddle. Man, I got them all. I got them all over here.
Well, he used to always keep his like on the front of his pants where the button goes under the belt buckle.
Mm-hmm.
So, because a teacher's not going to look there, right? And so I was coming back from the principal's office or whatever, something like that. And I happened to walk by his classroom and I peeked in and I saw him leaning back in his chair and he was out. So there was a payphone like at the end of the hallway and I ran down to the payphone. I dialed his beeper number and I put like a stupid code only me and him knew about. And yes, there was a way to alert your friends that it was you by putting a special code.
Right.
So there you go, kids. If you weren't supposed to be talking to each other, you didn't have to put a phone number. You'd put a code that only two of you knew. So I sprint back down to his classroom just in time to he obviously had it on vibrate, but I see him just all of a sudden get awoken by his nether regions vibrating and fall backwards out of this chair. And all you hear is me just laughing, howling at the top of my lungs in the middle of the hallway. So
you remember that commercial, right? Beat me again.
Kendra just called you out and said Kendra said you just said back in our day. Now I know you're old.
What was that? What was that? $1.99 beeps or whatever, $1.99 beeps or some shit.
Right? Yeah.
Beat me again.
My parents, I would always get 911. I better get my ass to the house fast as I possibly can. That's all. If I got two of them, I was screwed. I knew that much.
Man, I kind of want to get
building.
a beeper again.
For what? Like,
do they even still make them? Can you even get one anywhere?
I can walk down to my garage right now and I could probably find one beeper, one pager. I probably could. I could probably find you an old Nokia Razor as well.
Hurt me on my boost.
The Nokia Razors were the worst to have with facial hair.
Because I didn't have facial hair back then.
So the keys had weren't like solid like a normal phone. You could get stuff underneath the buttons. And I was on leave one time, so I let my shit grow out, and I was talking on my Nokia Razor, and I pulled it away from my hair or away from my face, and took so much hair with that damn phone.
Ugh.
Like instantly made me want to go get a new phone.
No.
Or he said, "Remember, chirp me on my boost." Yes.
The walkie-talkie phones.
Yes. What was that, Nextel?
Yeah, Nextel.
Nextel.
Right, yeah.
My dad, that was like the coolest thing in the world to my dad. He just pressed the side button. Hey, dude. Yes, sir.
What, Dad? I'm at the doctor.
Nothing. Like he'd be in his, we'd be in the same house, like different rooms, like just chirp chirp. Hey, yeah, just like what? Like, what are you do? What are you doing?
Do
Yeah,
doctors really still carry beepers?
Jay said, "Y'all,
I don't
y'all are
know.
young. I'm old."
Facts. Your old win. Absolutely. Absolutely. No joke right there. Hit me up on Windows mobile phone. Oh God. Hit me up on AIM after school.
That's how
We
you.
talk about old. Doctors still have beepers, so that's how you pick up a chick. Carry a beeper. There you go.
Well,
Apparently, doctors still carry them.
beepers are
Why?
out for me then.
Why would they still carry a beeper? Smartphone does everything you need and more. Why would they still need a beeper?
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's on a different network.
Maybe
Right?
the
Y'all
signal's more reliable.
y'all need to quit
In
watching
the hospital.
Scrubs, ER,
I
Hey,
don't know.
Grey's Anatomy.
hey, why is there a pancake in the silverware drawer? Why is there silverware in the pancake drawer? Scrubs, one of my favorite episodes.
I watched a few episodes, but not a whole lot of them. Or it says you are all 40. No,
He said, "Are you
no,
all 40?"
no. We are not all 40.
No, we got one youngin in
Those
here.
two maybe. Those two may be 40. This guy not 40.
We got one getting ready to join the adults club in 4 years.
5. 4 and some change.
I was about to say, you are 36.
I'm 35.
Oh, I'm sorry.
About to be 36 in like
Stand corrected.
22 days or something like that.
22 days. Yeah, see, 4.5 years.
I said 4 and some change. I said 4 and some change.
That's a lot of change.
22 days is not a lot of change.
Yeah, that's very little change.
Oh shit! No, 43. I'm 43. So
Old asses.
yeah.
He's talking. I'm 50.
What's that? What is it, Bad Boys? You at least 30.
You ever been to prison? You ever make love to a man? You want to?
Want to?
Bro,
Mike, y'all leave that boy alone. Oh, it's such a good one. Such a good part.
That part was, I mean, Will Smith, good actor. Don't get me wrong. Martin Lawrence, good actor. Don't get me wrong. But that part right there was just overall, out of all 3 movies, and I think Bad Boys 3 is garbage. Out of all 3 movies, just the best scene out of all of them.
That's funny. That is one of my favorite scenes of all. A lot of hospitals still use beepers. All right. Love school. Bro is 36. I'm close. Close enough. Close enough. I'm so close that sometimes I forget if I'm 35 or 36. That's where we are. That's the messed up part.
Yeah, and that was my math. He's so close. He's got a lot of change. He said 35 and change. He's got a lot of change. He's almost 36.
We round up these parts. Oh man, that's funny. Hey there, hey, is there a way to see how many entries there are in the Grove Lotto? No longer a lotto. We're changing the word, so we're not calling it a lotto. We're calling it a raffle, and that's for Twitter and all of the the social medias. They don't like lottos. They don't like that word. Raffle,
Gambling's
totally acceptable.
Gambling's bad, MK.
I'm not even sure raffles is acceptable, man. There's so much gray area around these giveaways that we do. Like when the regulation comes in, all the NFT giveaways could be gone, man. We don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Bad Boys is hilarious. Absolutely. Absolutely. One of my favorites. Bad Boys. I haven't even seen Bad Boys 3 yet.
Don't waste your time. Don't
Nah.
waste it. It is
I'm
garbage.
going to, just so I
Bro.
can see I saw them all.
Bro, Jerry Bruckheimer had to have been drunk when he wrote the script for that garbage because he did not follow any of the continuity from 1 or 2. If you watch 1, 2, and 3 back to back, 3 makes absolutely no sense given the story of 1 and 2, even in just, because even the crap they hint about backstory about, oh, hey, we grew up together. I've known you since we were kids.
Yep.
Goes out the window in 3.
Yep.
Like,
where this kid come from?
yeah, like, bro, yeah, my wife likes it. She has permission to watch that movie anytime she wants that I'm not in the country or anywhere near her. I hate that movie.
Wow, that's
as a standalone, it may be good, but
if
as a sequel, it sucks.
Yeah. If they named it anything, just like Terminator Genesis, if they named it anything other than Terminator Genesis, if they named it, hey, movie about killer robot, it'd have been a great movie.
Killer robot movie.
Yeah. I mean, if it was not named Terminator and told to be a sequel of any Terminator, same thing with Bad Boys 3. If they named it anything else and not told to be, not try to tie it in, it would have been a great movie. It would have been like, hey, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith get back together. Cool.
You guys need to watch Man vs. Bee. That's with Mr. Bean, right? It's on Netflix. I think is that Mr. Bean on that one?
I think so.
I'm not sure. Honestly, by the time I get done with the space, I eat some food and I sit down on the patio. I'm probably I'm gonna watch a handful of YouTube videos, get caught up, and then I go straight into Survivor. And it is Survivor.
I went to get onto my YouTube today to fix something. And I was like, ooh, that video is interesting. And next thing I find out how to make bread without using an oven. I fell down that YouTube wormhole. And I was just like, oh, and I literally went to go fix something in my own damn YouTube.
Bro, you should look at my subscriptions, right? Because I've got RV stuff, motorcycle stuff, trucking stuff, crypto, NFTs, and if I get on one thing, who knows where that algorithm's going to take me, man? No telling what I'm going to bring up.
See, for me, Papu, I was gonna ask if anybody actually knew his name. I knew it was Rowan Atkinson, but everybody refers to him as Mr. Bean, and I was gonna see.
Yeah, I had no idea. It's Mr. Bean. Donald Thomas coming in, becoming a member of being just a fan of the JustAman show for 6 months. Says using that free space for that free super chat there. Appreciate that, brother. Most definitely. Yeah, if you are a member of the midday mix-up, if you click down there on the super chat, it should say if you have a free chat you can send out. That'll let me know. I got it on my side screen so I can see them all. But Donald, appreciate that, brother. 6 months. Wow.
Yeah, something's wrong. Mine says I've only been a member for 3 months. That ain't right.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I guarantee it's been more than 3 months.
Probably. I would imagine so. But yeah, it's Jorge says how to make bread without an oven.
You think I'm joking? Let's see.
Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt that you are not joking. You can share your screen though, by the way.
Well, I'm just going to pull it up on my phone because my phone's right here. If I can figure out how to work my phone.
Jesus.
Don't buy bread anymore. Super soft.
I'm telling you, I was.
You know what's funny is Ken just sitting over there in the chat going, he won't even get his own water. He's gonna make his own bread.
The funny thing is, I'm actually a really good cook, and she knows it.
Yeah, but you cook with an oven. That bread, you don't even need an oven.
Right? Which they lie to you in there. They lie to you. At the end of it, she baked it in the oven for 15 minutes to give it color. So, the bread was made. The bread was made before that. So what she doesn't say in there is you need a triple Dutch oven steamer to cook the bread. And then if you want to give it color, you got to put it in the oven to give it that nice golden brown color. So
brisket.
Jorge said it needs brisket sounds delicious.
I think I just figured out what I'm having for dinner.
Hey, Kendra said you ain't got nothing on her desserts though.
I think we might need to do a YouTube cooking competition there. Yeah,
y'all gonna have to invite me over for that one though. Y'all can't leave the fat boy out. can't leave the fat boy out of the competition.
Right.
I mean, you got to have that professional palate.
Come on, man. I truffle shuffle for it. Come on.
He'll truffle shuffle for it.
Are you even old enough to know what truffle shuffling is, Justin?
First off, you better get the Goonies out of here. Ask me if I'm old enough. You ain't that much older than me.
Hey, I'll be right back. I got to step outside and check with this Palm Coast utility worker dude.
Sounds good, brother. Sid coming in with his 6-month Just a Fan of the JustAman show. Absolutely, 3 months seems like it was longer. Yes, sir. Sid, I got you in here for 6 months. You on that 6-month membership? Hey, that's what's up. Dude is 40. He old enough. Oh, hey, you about to get timed out over here calling me 40. You better chill out with that right there. Baffles, I got you. It shows me 6 months.
See, over here it showed 3, and now it shows 6. So I don't know.
I don't know if y'all can read it or not. 6 months.
No, it said 3 when I clicked on it, but then as soon as I hit send, it changed to 6. So I don't know.
Huh. But yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate y'all. Just a fan of the JustAman show. Definitely appreciate that. Faux show. That right there is definitely one way to help out the channel and help me out. Is becoming a member. That membership definitely adds up and helps out for sure.
Yeah, Donald. So I'm OG too, Donald.
Absolutely, yeah. Donald is an OG for real. Baffles is an OG. Lots of OGs. Sid is an OG. And there's some. I think there's actually some that have like 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Month 8.
Yeah. Which you're right at 8 months since you started, right?
It's wild.
Since you got monetized.
Yeah, like it's wild. Justin is backstreet old. Justin is backstreet's back old. Facts. Now Donald,
Justin's almost new kids old. Justin's almost new kids. Almost new kids. That's like just. I probably would have been into new kids, but I was like, I grew up heavy in the starch jeans, cowboy hats. I grew up hardcore country. So hey, Sid, I got you in for 6. It's weird, but I got you in for 6. I mean, I grew up hardcore country. So like my mom wasn't a big like. It's just I think I'm like right there, the tweener age. Like I was just a little too young to get into them, but like, yeah. Yeah, see, showed him for 3 too.
Yeah, it's YouTube. YouTube's weird. Sometimes they show you 3s, but it's 6. I got you in 6 months, both of y'all. So man, like I said, I appreciate that. Super awesome. But yeah, new kids I'm just a little too young for new kids on the blog, really.
Oh, bro, dude, I was in like 5th and 6th grade. They were the hotness. Like all the girls wore New Kids on the Block stuff.
Yeah, and I was like in kindergarten.
Dude, they even had a cartoon.
So, like I was like you know, I was over here still like playing, like watching cartoons. Like I was watching, you know, whatever came out on Saturday morning.
Hey, they had their own cartoon.
I vaguely remember that. Vaguely. But yeah, I was not much into the into that. Yeah, growing up, I was definitely honky tonk. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Billy Ray Cyrus got it.
No. We actually made fun of Billy Ray Cyrus.
Come on, you had a mullet, didn't you?
I did not.
Like feathered and.
Nope. I didn't.
He had a Tim McGraw mullet.
No, I did. I used to have a military high and tight, like a flat top. Like that's what I had.
Yes, it is hotter than a hoochie coochie here in Texas. You're
right. Facts. But yeah, I was hardcore country until I heard Boyz II Men, and then I heard 4 voices that could harmonize like that, and it was game. Like I could sing.
Oh, bro.
So like hearing those 4 guys, like it was game over for me. I was like, holy, like country music ain't like this. Bro, they ain't nothing like that in country.
Think about being in high school and having Boyz II Men, you know, playing at high school dances.
Man, I would.
Bro.
We had a thing called Saturday Night Out, and it was at our local rec center, and it was like basically for like 10, like I think it was like 10 to 14-year-olds. I mean, I had the members card and everything to that bad boy. But like, no, my move is I would walk around to like people dancing in the dance room, like on the dance, but I would just sing Boys to Men, like whatever like slow song was on, I would just sing it to them. It was wild.
So I was a shit kicker back in the day too, and we used to go into school in our big long dusters, our jackets, right?
Yes.
You can't do that nowadays. They think you're going to shoot up a school, man.
Yeah. Columbine kind of ruined that for everybody.
Yeah.
Can't do
but
that.
Everybody wore one back in the day.
I had one and like would legitimately wear them like during like rainy days and stuff. But as soon as like Columbine happened, I never wore it again.
Shit, I wore them in the summer, man. It was a piece of my attire.
Man. Brooks and Dunn, absolutely, yeah. Brooks and Dunn was the ish. But yeah, it was a lot of Garth, a lot of George Strait.
Oh yeah, King George, hell yeah.
A lot of the Judds.
You grew up in a predominantly woman household, didn't you?
Well, no, it's my mom and my aunt. My mom, like my family is extremely musically talented. Like I have like two of my cousins are like contract songwriters. One lives in Nashville. She writes for like big time, like Miranda Lambert. Dustin Johnson. Like lots of big time.
We saw one of your family members on that talent show.
And that was just another cousin of mine. That's just a cousin that can sing. I mean, she's actually a recording artist now, but she does like praise and worship and gospel. So like I'm like the least musically talented inclined person. I can't read music. I can't play an instrument. All like the rest of my family, for the most part, can all do that. So like the Judds, like my mom and my aunt singing together. My mom is very like Southern Baptist, like choir country singer. My aunt is more of like the blues. Like she performed with like Stevie Ray Vaughan's band Double Trouble. She like grew up in like any of the old like blues bands in Dallas area she played with growing up.
Right.
So like it's just one of the things I've been around. So oh man, funny.
That hit the funny bone, man. I'm sorry.
That's how you pull all the whole singing with facts. No joke. Facts. Or that what was that? Tevin Campbell. That Can We Talk? You start singing that one, yeah. Ladies like it. But before R. Kelly registry old,
that's Dave Chappelle. Man. How you gonna make a video about people pissing on people? How you gonna make a video about pissing on people?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's yeah. So I grew up with a lot of female singers just because of my parents, my mom and my aunt.
No, you good. I was just picking on you.
Absolutely. Can we talk for a minute? Heck yeah, that was the man. You pull that song off, and girls just like ooh, how you hi. Next thing you know, you in.
The hot one I remember was Twisted. You remember Twisted?
Oh, right.
I'm not moving. I'm like trying to like think of the song.
You'll go Google it after this. You'll YouTube it.
I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting.
He's gonna Google. He's gonna Google it right now.
Right now.
Have you not watched his show?
You gotta wait.
He will demonetize himself.
Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it is I can play all of the live music. I can play all of the live music I want. I just got to go back in afterwards and like mute it so that I don't get demonetized. It's a pain in the butt, but like I don't care. I'd rather listen to it right now and Keith Sweat, yes. I really need to get premium.
It's worth it.
Oh yeah, baby. Yes.
Y'all go get me singing.
You know you are one and only, baby.
When was the last time you heard this song?
been 10 years at least. At least.
You are my lover, baby. Girl, you got me twisted over you. Got what you need right now. All right, that's enough of that before I really get demonetized and my whole channel gets taken down.
Oh shit!
Oh yes, I remember that song. I had to hear it real quick, and then I knew I would know it. But that was the jam, and there was so many. Usher, Nice and Slow.
Yeah.
Well, so
First, I'm gonna let you know my secret here. Usher, Nice and Slow karaoke wins every time, every time. Because here I am, a big ass white dude. Like I don't look like I can sing Usher. Like I just don't. Like I'm 6'4", 300 some pounds. Like I walk up there, you think I should be singing like Luke Combs or some country music, and I bust out with Usher, Nice and Slow. It's game over.
So
Game
what
over.
I find funny, has anybody noticed the Lay's commercial that has Mac Morrison singing Return of the Mac?
No. I don't watch TV, so I watch Netflix. I don't watch TV.
So there's a new commercial out with Return of the Mac playing, and it's funny. About a year ago, now I was playing an old video game, one of the Saints Rows. I think it was Saints Row 2. That in that song they had Return of the Mac, and I happened to go into work, and I was on the gun range that day, and I looked at a buddy of mine, and I was like, man, I said, you're my age. I said, you remember the song Return of the Mac? And he's like, oh no, hold on. And he had to think about it. I was like, I played it for him. The whole range, there was like 3 people shooting. The whole range stops like, bro, I remember that song, high school, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And now it's playing on a commercial on TV for damn potato chips.
Return of the Mac.
No, this different.
Oh, different one?
Yeah. No, the song's actually Return of the Mac. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know, I can't get high like he can.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different Return of the Mac.
Yeah, you're thinking of I know the one you're thinking of. But he has a when they're singing, the backup singers it's a higher pitch, and I can't get that high. I'm more of the bassy voice.
Yes, that's the same song.
Is
Whoa,
it? Oh yeah.
I want it.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right, because that's the beginning of it.
Again, I'm not sharing this, so y'all. I'm just over here making sounds like with the music in my ear, and y'all can't hear or see what I'm doing. So I loved it. I love it here.
It's fun.
And before we get demonetized anymore.
But yeah, now they got a
lose my
Lay's
channel.
commercial with his ass floating around in a Barca lounger, and like
Okay.
Lay's exploding up and Doritos, whatever it is. I think it's Lay's, but yeah.
Right. Throwback Wednesday should be a thing. Absolutely. I'm down. I'm down for it. Obviously, y'all see I don't care about not getting, like, I can mute that. We can listen to it live and have a good time, but the people behind us that are coming back watching the replay, they're gonna be like, what are they listening to? What song is that? It's muted. Did my headphones go out? What? No, it's just muted.
So that's a good
Trying to get
question.
my
Do
money.
people actually come back and watch your daily lives, man?
No clue.
You don't go back and look at the stats on it?
I was gonna say,
we can do it right. We can look right now.
I'm
you
just
can
curious,
check
just-
that.
Like special events, like we know when there's a Grove thing happening or something, I expect people come back. But just us hanging out chatting, people actually come back and watch this.
Let me get over to the analytics here. We'll go back to yesterday's.
See, now I'm curious. I pulled up YouTube and it has a clip that says worst line in movie history. Got to watch it.
Alrighty then.
I don't know how to tell it. I don't know where do you see? How do
It's
you
not that important. Man. It's not that important. I was just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all know me. I'm terrible when it comes to like computers and working them.
Well, like all my streams are like basically AMAs, so I expect to have people come back and watch mine after the stream ends.
Right.
But yours, like your normal mix-up, is just hanging out for the most part, unless you've got Mindy on or something, you know.
I think what happens more of the time is people jump in late, and so they may not watch live, but they'll be like 20, 30 minutes behind us.
Yeah.
And so that happens probably more than like people like I don't know that anybody today is going and watching yesterday's stream. I don't know. I don't know
Right.
if that's happening. Efren, how you doing, brother? Justin, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? What's good, brother? Throwback Wednesdays should be a thing since y'all are off. Man, Jorge about to get timed out. That Cowboy star is the only thing saving you right now. That Cowboys that star on the man, that's about it. Calling me 40. Ugh. Oh man. You and your rounding up can go on somewhere. Oh, no.
I'm gonna
Jack.
laugh. He's like 35 like tomorrow.
Ooh, Jorge?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the same birthday.
That's classic. She thought Wednesday Hump Day was in my camp.
Man, Jorge, man, stop reminding me. I know that 36 is closer to 40, but I'm not 36 yet.
35 and change is closer to 40.
30.
30.
I ain't got to take it no more. I ain't got to sit here and be called old on my own damn show. Man, I hate it here. I hate it here. 31, you right behind us, old man. You right behind us, old man. 31's closer to 50. 31's closer to 50. 31's closer to 60. He's 60. Jorge is now 60. 31 is closer to 60.
Embrace it, man. Embrace it.
I will embrace.
Just be an old fucker like the rest of us. Come on.
I will be in braces by the time I'm 40. I get it. I'm trying to not rush that part.
Oh man.
Big Country says I'm old, turn 41 in a couple of months.
Hey man.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey. Older the berry, the sweeter the juice, right?
All right, Tupac. And I'm pretty sure it was the blacker the berry. I'm fairly certain that line is the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Oh shit! Yeah, well, you older than a motherfucker too, so you know.
Hey Justin, will there be a grow space tonight at 20:30? Hey, military, is that 20:30?
20:30 is 8:30.
Eastern Standard Time. Yes, yes, there will be a grow space tonight.
Maybe he's not that
military, guys. It's definitely the blacker the berry. Facts. Man, my cheeks hurt. But crazy too cool. Yes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday basically is the schedule. Friday is the only one that may change. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's probably always going to happen. Yes, hey, military, what's 12:30 or 20:30?
So wasn't that line about the juice? Wasn't that from Friday? I'm pretty sure he says the older the berry, the sweeter the juice, and he goes, "Man, it's blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice." Right? I'm pretty sure it's Friday, right?
Maybe it might be. I'm not sure. I don't know about the movie quote. I know that the song is a Tupac song, talking about the
Friday.
black of the berry, the sweet.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
I just got older. I got older. The berry and Friday popped up.
Yeah.
I didn't even get anything else in there.
It'll be in the sports braces, yes.
Everybody was standing up for you, man. Yeah, it's definitely blacker. I'm like, but y'all don't know the quote.
Everybody's right. Everybody wins. Donald said he'll be in those Forrest Gump braces. Yeah, in a walker. I'm gonna be like Londar in that wheelchair, having to go to the basement. Hopefully with my faded glory jeans on before I go downstairs.
Man, so that same medevac experience, right? Before my clothes were already shredded, and we were somewhere in Iraq, and I'm passed out on the gurney they got me on, right? And
Hey, give me a second.
He didn't want to hear your story.
You're good. You're good. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh, I paused. So we there was like 3 or 4 of us that were being medevaced, and we're sitting there in this field hospital, right? And I'm out, and mind you, my pant legs are shredded, and I'm sitting there like I'm out, and my buddy Bivens wakes me up. He goes, Harris. I was like, what? He goes, hey man, you need to figure out a way to cover up. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, every nurse keeps walking by and staring. I'm like, what? And he's like, your shit's hanging out, man. And I looked down and I didn't realize how shredded my pants were because it was dark the last time I knew anything that was going on. They had
a waistband.
Oh yeah, they had ripped my pants open all the way up. And so me being out, like when I was awake, I was making a conscious effort to try to hold my pants together. But when I fell asleep, just wide open. And apparently every nurse was walking by just staring. And yeah, so
they didn't have gowns, man. Come on.
No, we were I wasn't at a real hospital. This was a tent in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, but you would think they would have towel or something. They could have gave you something.
No, they eventually did give me something when I asked for it.
Faded glory jeans.
Yeah, that was when I got to Germany.
He had no pants until Germany.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Fly across Europe naked, huh?
That's one way to do
the longest streaking event known to man.
Guinness World Book Records. Oh man, what a day! What a day! This has been a good show.
You're welcome.
Been a good show. Appreciate that, Babbles and Lawn Dart. Man, what would I have ever done without the two of you here today? I probably would have like
be monetized.
No, he'd just be mumbling on about gross still.
Probably.
Jorge, you're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave.
Yes.
Get back in here. Listen to your elders.
He's holding out on that brisket, man.
Man, I'm about to go find a brisket taco in my life. Brisket taco sounds delicious.
Hey, you know hot dogs are American tacos, right?
The random things you hear on the midday mix-up.
Can you make a bun without an oven, Lawn Dart?
Wait till somebody clips that.
3 more YouTube videos, I'll know how.
3 more YouTube videos in that triple Dutch oven. He'll have it down pat. Oh,
y'all got me sweating over here, man. Stop.
Oh man, but let's get out of here. Let's go get some food. I need to eat in my life. Jorge needs to eat. He said, "Shit, I'm chill." That's what's up. But yeah, let's wrap up today's. We'll come back and do it all again tomorrow. We'll have Miss Mindy and Grove on. We got a Twitter space tonight, so most definitely. Fellas, what y'all got coming up? You don't want to be in this Dutch oven.
All right, Kench, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, we'll let you.
Between me and my English bulldog.
I don't want to be anywhere between you and your English bulldog. I want no part of it. And on that note, that's a good one to end on right there. Definitely don't want to be in Lawn Dart's Dutch oven. We'll leave that all 100% experience for the one and only Miss Kendra. We'll let you handle that before us all. But yeah, fellas, what y'all got coming up on y'all's channels? Y'all got anything coming up?
Fucking quit laughing, dude.
You quit laughing.
Nothing.
This definitely was a funny
I am relaxing today. I ain't doing shit. Nothing scheduled for next week yet until Tuesday, and then I got P2 education again. Josh Brandlin and me doing a weekly series over there, gaming education in Web3. So
very cool. That's what's up. Londa, what you got?
More videos on whatever I feel like doing videos on. Maybe
Coma
I'll show
emu.
y'all how to make bread.
I think next time you're on, I'm officially going to change your name to Dutch Oven. That's officially what your name's going to be here on the Midday Mix.
You do realize there actually is a cooking utensil called a Dutch oven, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
but the other one's better. The other one's
yeah,
funny.
I know, but I'm just making sure there's a real cooking utensil.
Correct. Yes. I'm not that young.
We know.
my toys were still made of metal. All right, my toys growing up were still made of metal, just like yours.
Jorge's making it a point to say you're not that young.
Yeah, Jorge's about to get like a 3-minute timeout also.
But I have nothing, so I'll just go ahead and hit you with remember, everybody, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Surround yourself with knowledgeable people, and you will be knowledgeable. And right now, I'm not one of those people. Dutch ovens and stuff.
Oh man, fellas, I definitely appreciate you y'all coming on and hanging out with us today. And Jorge, you call me 40-year-old. You call me 40 again, we're gonna have some issues. It's gonna be on site. Crypto Trader, appreciate you. Hey man, how you doing? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. Be sure to check out Baffles and Lawn Dart over on YouTube and Twitter to make sure you stay up to date with what they got going on. But yeah, definitely appreciate y'all coming and hanging out today. Chat, man, and what a good one. My cheeks hurt from laughing and smiling the entire time. So pretty dang fun today. Don't forget, we do have a Twitter space tonight. Going to be a lot of fun. And then we come back tomorrow and we have the wonderful Miss Mindy joining us tomorrow. So
hey, Crypto
definitely don't want
Trader,
to forget that.
you
Crypto
got
Trader,
3
everything
fat-
good, bro?
You got
What's up?
3 fat guys here. Put a shirt on.
Right. A shirt and less oil. I'm just kidding. I'm just jealous. That's all it is. It's just jealousy talking.
Justin got mad for being called 40, but not being called fat. What's up with that?
Yeah, see, I've been fat for almost 40 years. I can handle it. I ain't been almost 40 for 40 years. It's new to me. It's a new pain. The fat pain I can handle. That's just back pain, knees and ankles. Being called 40, that's like that hits my soul a little different. That what's that song? The first cut is that's being called 40 for the first time. That cuts deep. But yeah, that's the difference. I can handle fat jokes all day long. I can make fat jokes. Being called old, that's new, and it hurt. It hurt. But no. Hopefully, Crypto Trader, hopefully, brother, you're having a great day, and hopefully you find a shirt somewhere around you soon before you get beat
Faded
up
glory.
and tracked down. Maybe a faded glory, but yeah. Anyways, this has been one fun stream. Most definitely, you guys are funny. Absolutely. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out. Chat, thank you for coming and hanging out. I'll see you tonight on the Twitter space, and we'll come back tomorrow, like I said, with Miss Mindy on the YouTube. But outside of that, we're going to wrap it up, and I'll leave you like this. 2 things in the world you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Baffles is literally having a fit up there and can't catch his breath. It's like 3 a.m. Did I call it? I said the YouTube. I hate y'all. I really do. I love y'all. I'm out of here. I'm JustAman. Peace, attitude, and effort. You control it. Give 110%. Stay positive. Everything you do. Tell somebody you love them. You never know. It may change a day, week, month, year, all that jazz. I'm gonna get out of here while these 2 guys are crying. Love y'all. See y'all later.
The Twitter space.
Peace.